The start of another launch season is nearing, and you are aware of the ramifications. It's time to be excited and maybe a touch picky about what happens next. The Samsung Galaxy Watch series has routinely ranked high on my list of smartwatches. Although it is trendy, durable, and clever, there is still a lot of room for development. As a result, with the Galaxy Watch 8 set to be introduced shortly, the following is what I'm hoping Samsung will provide. Let's start with the rotating bezel, okay? It's a defining feature of Samsung goods, and I honestly miss it. It's more than simply being cool, it's also beneficial. After a workout, it's more preferable to browse through menus with a spin than to swipe around with sweaty fingertips. The Extreme Edition, which replaced the regular ones last year, disappointed me, but the traditional models were ideal. I may be convinced if they bring it back this time with a classic version. Let us now discuss heart rate monitoring. It's adequate, but nothing remarkable. It works well for walking or steady runs, but it starts to lag when things become a little more dynamic, like cycling or sports that need a lot of movement. I've seen reading delays that make it impossible to depend on the data, especially for interval or recovery monitoring. Because the Pixel Watch and Apple Watch are both dominant in this category, Samsung has some catching up to do. Another factor is battery life. I understand that we say this every year, but it is still not where it should be. When GPS or exercises are involved, the Galaxy Watch 7's battery life is unpredictable, but with modest usage, I can get approximately 2 days out of it. I'd want to see Samsung find out how to overcome the 48-hour barrier with the Watch 8 by developing additional brands with twin-chip combinations or energy-efficient displays. After then, GPS is accessible. When Samsung first announced the Watch 7, I was really excited about its dual-frequency GPS. It might conceivably be useful in difficult settings such as city streets or woodland pathways. However, accuracy remains hit or miss, even when this is not true. I've been pulled over on the wrong side of the road more than I'd like to admit. This is something that Samsung should prioritize for those who rely on GPS for real-world training or trips. Furthermore, I would want for Samsung to make more of its capabilities accessible to users of other devices. You are now unable to use blood pressure monitoring or Samsung Pay. That kind of exclusivity is unneeded if you don't have a Samsung phone, particularly if the goal is to compete with the Pixel Watch or Apple Watch on a larger scale. Finally, what are your thoughts about it? So without being said, let me know your thought in the comment below, and if you are new here, please subscribe. Peace out.